tremendous victory for India, beating New Zealand. The reason being that the young India has changed. We are mentally now much stronger than most of these other sides in the world and most of the other people in the world. Whether it's our corporate life, whether it's our youngsters in the IT department or in the engineering field, that confidence has come into an Indian youngster, and that showed exactly yesterday. If you saw the Indian team, they were not panicking. But you could see on the faces of the New Zealand guys that when they were coming close to a victory, which was about 50 runs in 30 balls, you could still feel that they were nervous. And this used to be the case with India earlier, during our time when we played cricket. And this is the major change, that mental strength which has come about in an Indian, maybe because of confidence or whatever, the reason being things are changed, and that is where India managed to succeed and win the series, although it was a very, very close series. I think much closer than what we all expected. And fortunately for India, that Latham got run out. His batting from the very first ball, the way he was timing the ball was fantastically well. And I think he looked to be the most dangerous player for all of us. And this is going to be something that we'll have to be very careful about, because what has happened in the next series, which is coming, is the 2020. And 2020 can be anybody's game at any time, because the shorter formats make it more and more unpredictable, actually. And that's the thing about cricket. The test match, you have 2 innings, you have time to get or work out a player. Here, when it became 60 overs, you still had time as a one-dayers. 50 overs, it became even less time. But now you can see the 50 overs is also becoming much predictable, much more easier to get runs. Whereas 2020 now has become no time at all. So what has happened with these New Zealanders, if you see, they have started finding ways of sweeping, of playing shots, and they've played a series now over here. 1 year back, they played a test series as well. So they've got now acclimatized to India in many ways. And a lot of them would like to prove that they are good because they want to get a good amount of money in the IPL auction. So I think the series against India and New Zealand, the 2020, can be anybody's game. Can be anybody. But where India is really shining out, I accept Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma's, and all of them are doing extremely well. But those were all expected, from a batsman. Where we are doing very well is bowling. I think Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar are just bowling brilliantly, especially Bumrah yesterday. I mean, under pressure, the way he bowled, and even in the initial part, the way they are moving the ball, I think that's our strength. And even with our leg spinners and our left arm spinners, whether Akshar Patel or whether it is YAJURVINDRA bowling, by the way, he was named after me, apparently his father said. And so I will always have a little bit of a goodwill for him. So he bowled brilliantly. That bowling unit is what is getting India into a very good position. I mean, in the sense, they're all doing extremely well for that. And you could see that yesterday. I mean, that is how we won. We won because of the bowlers. As a matter of fact, my man of the match was Bumrah.